Hello, hello, good evening. Hello, everybody. We are just starting our broadcast. Sorry for being that late. I'm just starting to get in my computer here logged in. There was an update in the system for my computer, so I'm really sorry. Hello, I hope you are just fine. We are just starting with our broadcast. We are just sending you love from Mexico City to all the cities that we are close and we are here together. I hope everyone's just fine. Hello, Fabita. Hello, good evening, everyone. We are just sharing, so we will be able to broadcast with more people, hopefully. And now we are having here our tarot reading session, and everyone is just starting to type your questions, please. Remember to type your date of birth, please. That helps me a lot because in that form I can, hello, Anabelita. In that form, I can give you also best answers according to what we are using in our astrology chart. Hello, hello. Hello, Annabelle. Hello, Fabita. And well, let's just start by saying that we are just entering to our Leo season. We are having our Leo starting. We are using now the energy for the lion. We are preparing ourselves to be there and to be bold, to be also creative, to be generous, just as abundant as we may know, as we may be able to perceive ourselves. We are just going to give ourselves with our family or with friends or with our loved ones, and with the people that we love the most. We are going to share with them the energy, the vitality, just to go further, grow, run, swim, or develop anything that we want to grow and develop, but in a form that we can also share with the friends and with the people that we are so close. Please type your date of birth, the topic for the question you would like to have your answers. Tonight we're going to use our activation cards. We're going to use our Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, and of course the Archangel Power Tarot cards. So we're going to use these three different tools in order for us to move on and continue just exploring what everything is going to come. And this is also according to what we are going to be prepared for our next full moon that is going to be in Aquarius. It's going to be great for changes, great for many things that have to become clear. And also, we're going to be prepared for this transition that we're going to have from Uranus that is going to go backwards. It's going to be retrograde and in the sign of the Taurus, that is going to be really impressive what is going to happen. What about the things that we want to establish and the things that we are going to begin feeling that we are starting to let go in a form of an of lightning bolt? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really good. So just for starters, we are going to use our activation cards. And look, we are having an interesting card. We are having the Tantric Journey card. Wow. So, what is it that we are going to know on this Friday night? It's going to be with passion, according to what we have with the Leo energy. And let me share with you the frequency of the tantric journey. Help us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Wow! So, see, this is something really, really great. This is something excellent because this is going to be a message that is going to complete us with different things according to what we are using in our sensual topics. So, we're going to put this little card here in our plant, and this is going to be the card for tonight. Yes, we can see it from there. Excellent. And yes, Fabita, what about your Aryan boy? Oh, that Aryan boy. It's going to be interesting. The Aryan boy. Well, you know what to do with your Aryan boy, my Fabi, beautiful. The high priestess is going to be the one that's giving you the answer. Archangel Haniel is giving you the answer. And here is saying powerful psychic insights and reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. So please be at peace. Don't worry about the Aryan boy. Don't worry about what he is doing, what he's having. He's also thinking and feeling that he needs to be more in touch and more involved with the part that he is being creative according to his job, according to his work. So don't worry if he's not calling, if he's not looking for you. It's not that he's not wanting you, it's because he's just turning his energy in a full march according to what he wants to grow and to speed in his job. Because of this pandemic, he has been pausing many different things, but he wants to advance a little bit more. So don't worry, it's going to be more about advancing. Annabelle, also Annabelita, you want to hear a message according to your loved one, but here I have two different messages, Annabelle. And the first one, wow, is the Emperor. Yes, of course, my beautiful Annabelle. Here is the Emperor, and the Emperor here is answering by Archangel Uriel. And he is mentioning about stability and efficiency and taking charge of a situation, and of course, ambitious plans. You are sending things in order for you, Annabelle, to grow, in order for you to develop, to conquer whatever that you want to conquer. It seems that you need to feel yourself as you are being victorious. You are feeling yourself that you need to complete everything that comes in a shape and in the form that needs to take advantage of many different things. And of course, Maeve is giving you the cycles and the rhythms that need to be turning to different points to change, to close whatever that needs to be closed, and also to open different topics in order for you to get whatever that you want to conquer done. Remember that this victory is according to what you are feeling, according to what you are sensing that is the most thing or that is great to you. Okay, excellent. Fabi, if you want another different question, please type it. Please, Annabelle, we have time, we have the space, and we have now the opportunity to get different messages according to different situations. What about money? What about your job? What about your family? So please type your different questions so we can have the chance to get the answers using our activation cards or goddess guidance cards, and also or archangel power tarot cards. That would be just great and excellent. Oh, excellent, Annabelle. Excellent, excellent. And please, just remind you that next week we are going to have also a different kind of information, because we are going to be changing in new different ways of signs. So we are going to be prepared for those signs and just preparing also for many different kind of news. Just starting August, it's going to be just great. The next week we're going to close our month with different kinds of information that we are going to be prepared for the next month. And also, let me remind you that on the 8th of August, we are going to have a portal that is very important about being creative, about being just bold of doing something, and it's going to be the Lion's Gate. That portal, the 8-8, it's going to be very interesting because it's going to be open 8-8-2020. It's going to be great for different kind of people, different numbers. It's going to be great. Fabi, maybe it goes in the same way, but what about your love life with a couple? But in general, I understand, right? What about your love life, but in matters of a couple? And now we're going to use our three cards in order for us to get our answers, Fabi. And the first card, look, excellent. First card is going to be the Page of Ariel. The Page of Ariel is telling you, let me turn a little bit like this. Yes, great. The Page of Ariel, it's telling you that you need to pay attention to different kinds of things because you've been curious. You've been also like wondering what else that is going to happen. You have this clever and balanced idea and educated idea of what are going to be the same things that are going to happen. You have an excellent opportunity that will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education and time to get to work. And more or less, just saying this card is telling you that you are going to be preparing yourself, studying, but according to what is it that you are going to be studying, maybe more about astrology, maybe more about candles, maybe more about the angels or even the tarot. By the time you are studying, maybe you are going to fall in love with many different things. And then in the meantime, you're going to be falling yourself with another different person. And of course, look, iSalt is giving you a different answer. I don't know if it's looking great, but according to the light, okay, that's better. Okay, over here. Isol is telling you about the undying love. Don't worry about feeling yourself that maybe there is not going to be never a couple right for you. We are always getting our best couples and our best times when we are going to be close to someone. We are getting closer to ourselves, and that's better because we are also learning how to connect with myself in order for me to then connect with another person, so each other can plug in different sensibilities and kinds of way of thought and creativities, and in that way the mind is going to connect too. So don't worry about feeling yourself that you are alone, or maybe if you are lonely, don't feel yourself that way, because you are getting in touch with you, and that's for sure never going to never be alone with you and your thoughts. You are just growing and to be improving how to get better in a better person in a better way. So it's going to improve also the way you get your new romance life and the new relationships that you get. They are going to also improve because you are now getting aware that you are learning many different things according to what you feel to yourself and it's right to you in your heart. Okay. And now also the activation card to you is the perception activation card, Fabi. And this perception card is also telling you that the energy is flowing to you in order for you to be creating whatever that you want to create. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good hard deep look at it. And of course, we need to take a different kind of focus, a different kind of sight. So this is going to help you a lot. Excellent, Fabita. Annabelle, could I tell something about your emotional situation? Yes, of course, Annabelita. And now we're going to also using these three cards. You are very welcome, my Fabi. You are very welcome. And now, Annabelle, wow, the Six of Raphael, Annabelle, is telling you about your love life. And it seems that maybe this gives me the idea that maybe your love life, you knew the love of your life when you were a kid, or maybe you knew each other before, or you were too close when we were children, for example. And in this card, it tells you, Raphael, to embrace your inner child because new friends or rekindled relationships are coming. Children or childhood is also displayed in this card, and this is going to connect you with the energy that you feel when you remember about your childhood, when you remember you were a child, and also talking about your inner child. What is it that you would like to give according to what you feel, your passion, your energy? What made you laugh? What made you wrong? What made you enjoy life when you were a kid? And those connections are also getting close to you now that you are getting with this idea so close. And also, Coventina is giving you the purification card, and Coventina is telling you that you need to make a detox of this situation. It is time for a cleansing detox of your body and your mind. When I was a child, I just began to know or being aware about the things that have hurt me the most. For example, the lack of people so close to me when I was abandoned, when I was rejected, for example, when I was not close to the people that I love and the people that I care about. And that those energies, they've been keeping me if not aware of what I am living or the people around me, they are making me to be closer to know what are the things that I need to heal, that I need to face. In that matter, when I'm using the purification card, I need to understand that everything that was in the past is just there. It's been in the past. It's not going to turn according to what I think. The only thing that I'm aware that I can change is my perspective about that past and about the things that I learned and about the things that happened according to the people who were involved with them and of course with me. And those things may change according to what I feel. Now that I am a grown up and now that I can see things in a very different way, I'm able to realize and understand that the things that happened in the past, they don't really need to be in a way that they have to hurt me. I'm aware that those were things that had to happen according to what we were feeling and dealing with at those times. And now I need to concern more about what I'm going to be close in the future. So I need to cleanse myself. I need to detox. I need to see myself in a new perspective, in a different way of growing up, because I am just giving myself the opportunity to change my life into a new, different future. In that perception, I'm going to change what happened in the past according to what I feel in my perception, and then I'm going to grow in order for me to continue keeping and saying things that are going to come in the future. And with this, also, the activation card is for the change card. This change is also telling you that it's time for you to move on and to continue doing what everything that you've been turning into positive in your life that is going to continue, but also making the same kind of leaps for you to grow. And let me share with you the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So, again, I need to turn down the past so I can continue with my future, with my present, and this is going to be different according to what I feel. When I am aware for Fabi, for Arabel, when I am aware of my love and my life, my love life and my past life when I was a kid, I'm aware that I'm also dealing with situations that happened in my family with my parents. And that marriage and those learnings were also kept in my mind, kept in my unconscious. So I can also continue moving to my life in order for me to understand that there are people that are so close to what I felt, to what I lived in the past, and what I know that is normal to me. So then I get involved with these people. And then when we have these couple relationships, we can learn to what we felt in the past that need to be different, and then we can have the also opportunity to change and not to repeat the same role. But the tricky thing here is that when I am just repeating the role, maybe I'm not aware that I'm just repeating it in that form. I need to see myself and I need to consider myself that I am a person that needs to change, and needs to change the story of the reality that everything happened in that same different reason. And in that point of view, I need to change also the perspective I have in order for me to see that I am also able to make a new different love story. It's going to be mine and mine for myself. It's not going to be shared to anyone in my family. It's not going to be shared even from my descendants, because I'm going to grow and I'm going to develop myself, being aware and being conscious. What is the kind and the quality of love life that I want to have, and what is that I'm going to be conscious of being paying that price in order for me to get that kind of relationship. Okay. Hello, Christy. Hello, Ceci. What have you been missed? Ceci, you've been missed a little, so don't worry. We are just starting. Hello, Christy. Good night, my beautiful Christy. Good evening, because Ceci is going to tell me again. Remember, it's good evening. Yes, I'm sorry. Good night is when we're about to go to sleep. Sorry. Good evening. Christy, type me your question, please. Ceci, type me your question so we can have your answers to you here on this broadcast. And it is also, let me remind you, if you have friends from the sign of Leo, let me remind you that Leo is also having their birthday during these days, during this month. So if you can listen to my broadcast in Spanish, last Wednesday I was on radio, and on my broadcast on radio I gave you just a wonderful promotion. So go over there so you can check it. Yes, Christy, I'm so happy you are here too. Yes, thank you, Ceci. Thank you, Ceci. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you. Just remember that you can ask different kind of questions. We still have time for different questions, so go ahead, please type me your questions. Yes, we still have time. And let me just tell you that we are also sharing with new people. So maybe we are going to understand many different things now. We are just getting more people involved. We have more subscribers. Hey, that's great. So if you like this broadcast so far, please remember to click on the like button, please, so we can have more and more people getting connected with us. That would be just great. Your Aries boy moon is Leo. Okay, Fabi, you're having passion there. What about your health? Yes, Ceci, what about your health? Excellent. And we're going to use again the three cards. Tonight we're using the three reading cards. Excellent. So, Christy, what about Ceci? I'm sorry, Ceci, your health. Aine is going to send you to you the energy of giving a leap of faith. Yes, you are just growing in your energy. So great and so good, Ceci, because you are also getting in touch with your family. You are also getting in touch with your loved ones, and this is going to be like a full recharge of energy, of love, of whatever that you are also feeling with your family. And also Metatron is giving you the chariot energy, putting things in order, moving things in order for them to be in the place, in the order, in the correct way and form that they need to be. So here the chariot is telling you about determination and self-control, the career advancements, and the acknowledgement of success by others. Excellent. So you are moving things forward in order for you to get different kinds of growth. So that's great. And the heart chakra is telling you also here, Ceci, that you just need to love and to continue deeply and unconditionally being aware of the capacity of your love. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body, of course. So your health is going to get improved by being here, Ceci, in the Imecas with our smoke. Excellent, excellent. Christy, you would like to know how to carry your relationship with the one that I know. Sometimes you lose your patience with your dear boyfriend, and I understand, my beautiful Christy, because you want to have a more committed relationship, and it's not that he's not committed, but he's not committed in the way you are getting commitment explained in your mind. Okay, Christy? Excellent, Ceci. And look, Christy, for you and your boyfriend, here is the Mother Mary telling you you are not to get many things in contrast in your relationship, perhaps because you are, as in the card saying, expecting a miracle. But this kind of miracle is more like I am feeling, I am just sensing, Christy. Maybe sometimes you are feeling more that like you are his mother instead of seeing him as your boyfriend. You are not seeing things in the same kind of relationship. You are seeing things in different perspectives, and he's letting himself getting to be the kid in the relationship and not the man. Okay, that's one interesting point. Then the King of Gabriel here in the card is telling you the King of Gabriel, and let me read with you. This is about being generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven, and is telling you to keep your eyes on the big picture and leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. When you have in mind, Christy, when you have in mind that you have this relationship to grow. It's just that. It's just to grow. He's not going to be doing the things that you want to be done by him because you are not his mom, you are just his couple. When you are acting as his mom, you are telling things as more or less like, I am your mom, you need to obey me. Yes, I don't know if I am making myself clear here in this point. It's very different when I am in a couple relationship and then I am telling my boyfriend, the one that I love, my favorite person, I'm telling him, okay, I want to do this. So it's up to you if you want to come with me and share it. And it's up to you if you want to miss it. So it's up to the person. I'm not just standing myself in a way that I am a mother, that I need to tell him what is it that he needs to move next. Yes. So I need to let him do those movements in order for him to move. If he's not moving, then I know that I'm going to make a decision. Okay. And also look, the card for the conception that is telling you this card, the conception, Christy. And let me read it with you. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins, and it helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So, with this conception card, Christy, you are also being aware that everything that you need to be doing is more thinking about what is it that you need to learn more about your future, your love life, about whatever you want to do in your love life with him, and more about thinking what is going to come next in my life. Remember that your love life is just like a small piece of a cake in different topics. And that cake is going to be your life, your love, your health, your money, your job, your friends, your family. Yes, the changes that you live in with. And of course, those kind of changes are telling you, and you are being mentioned this because you need to focus on different topics and not just only about your love life. Okay, so this is going to be really really interesting. Great. So what else? What else? What about those questions, my beautiful girls? And let me just drink a little water. And let me just get a few water in my throat. So I don't know, Ceci, if your cards just made sense to you. I don't know, Christy, if the cards just made sense to you. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. It's very different when we as Capricorn may see or may think that we are setting our courses because I want to grow in a different kind of perspective. But when I am changing, I need to turn many things in different positions. And let's just remember that Capricorn is changing in many different ways. Okay, Christy? Yes, my Fabi. What about your money? Excellent, great. With Leo, money is going to change. And let me just say that according to the move that we're going to have from Uranus going backwards in Taurus, money is going to have and then a little shake. It's going to be different. Thank you, Ceci. Thank you. Beautiful. So, my Fabi, what about your money? And here is the Knight of Ariel. Look at this card. It's so beautiful. The Knight of Ariel. And the Knight of Ariel is telling you about being trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. And it's telling you that there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. And being watched over by someone kind is going to help you getting your money. In the way that you are looking at your money, in the way you are sensing your money, the money is going to be turning back to you. If you are thinking, oh, I don't want to spend, don't think about spending, think about investing. Think about just giving yourself the chance of buying things because you're using money. Money is in order for us to get our things, but is not to be spent all the time, okay? Because we don't spend it all the time. And Lakshmi is telling you about your bright future. The money and the abundance card is here. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Your bright future, your abundance future. Lakshmi is also the goddess for the abundance in India. So it's going to be great. And look, Fabi, passion. passion for investment, passion for my love life. I'm so happy to feel myself aware of my own value and my own passion that I'm going to get more money, perhaps. And the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within the intensity and moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long lasting wisdom fill us up. So we have here our passion activation card, Fabi. It's great. It's great to you. Ceci, you have to go with your daughter to pick you up, and you haven't stopped eating wonderful Mexican food. Yeah, see you on Monday, Ceci. Yes, don't worry. Love you and send you all my love to your daughters to enjoy our beautiful Mexican food. Get your pounds back. Don't worry, and those pounds are just more than beautiful. Hi, Patty. Hello. Hello, hello. Great to you. Good night to you, Ceci. Good night to you, Ceci. Excellent, my Fabi. Excellent, Patty. Please, Patty, tell me about the topic you would like to have your answer so we can just give you the cards. We're still here in our chances to get our cards reading. So everything's great here. Excellent, excellent. Let me tell you that Ceci lives in Miami, and it's a beautiful place where she lives. She has this beautiful side about a lake so close to her house. It's just like the backyard, just like that. So Ceci is here on a visit, coming to see her family. So now she's just having many, many different Mexican dishes. It's just great. Patty, to you, the Eight of Ariel. And look, the Eight of Ariel is telling you that you need to be paying attention and study, Patty, more. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Yes, you are also getting more information about what is it that you need to look after, and you need to check according to what your children and your teachers are going to get for the next term. And also here Irene is telling you about feeling at peace. Patty, many different kinds of way of feeling just not right with me is when I am feeling a little anxious. When I am anxious, I am not aware that my body needs to rest and that my awareness for myself. So just don't worry. You are getting your things done. You are getting everything in place. Don't think that you are not carrying on. You are not reaching what you need to accomplish. You are getting there. So don't worry, my beautiful girl. And look, the Merkaba is telling you the answer with the activation cards. Everything is in order. Merkaba is the symbol for Metatron, so don't worry. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to transverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance, as well as merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So everything is coming into place. Everything is coming to a place, Patty. Don't worry about not getting the place or the things and the time that you want. Everything's there. Don't worry. And let me here just give you a piece of advice, because many different times I've just learned from personal experience that when things don't happen the way I think, it's just for a good reason. It needs to be for a very good reason that things are not turning the way that I'm thinking. So don't worry, let go and let go. It's going to be just great, okay? You don't know how to avoid procrastination. You need to study, but you just can't focus. Even if it's an afternoon of watching Netflix with your popcorn and your soda, and you are telling your brain that, yes, I am just learning, and then I'm just watching a movie that is going to help me just relax. And it's not the same thing being just in procrastination time than being just relaxing. When I am giving my thoughts, my judgment, the idea of being in the procrastination line, yes, I'm just being lazy. But I also need to be lazy. I also need to rest. In that way, I know when well, I have too many different things to work with. Well, I know that I need to get my energy towards, but I also need to put my energy in a little low form when I need. So when I need to go up, it's going to be better for me. Okay. So don't worry, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. And just tell your mind that. Remember that you are not just being like just fooling around, just making yourself, your time is going to be wasted. It's not wasted at all. Just think about it in a different perspective. It's just about the way you think and the perception you're giving to that, to those kind of feelings, to those kind of things. When we are watching Netflix, when we are reading a book, when we are just, I don't know, making some embroidery, when we are just preparing some food, even if it's just as simple as a sandwich, as simple as a quesadilla, I don't know. But many different, maybe even an egg, boiling an egg. But everything that we are doing, it has a purpose. Don't think of what everything that you are doing to be in a procrastination part, because you need also to rest. Okay, you don't give yourself time to watch a movie, you don't give yourself permission to release and surrender about your body getting relaxed. And that is also a channeled message that is being given me from Uriel to you, because he's telling me she's so active, she's always running, she's feeling that never is going to be good enough to rest. And yes, she thinks that when she dies she's going to rest and that's going to be it, but that is not it. You need to let yourself and surrender yourself, just to flow, to let go, to be aware of why is your body feeling like just not doing nothing. You need to rest. When you continue working that much with that amount of energy, at the end, the only thing that is going to be close to you is going to send you a sickness, or maybe your heart is going to feel an attack, because you are giving yourself too much pressure on yourself from you, that you need just to let go. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fixed. Everything's going to happen. Everything's going to be okay. Just relax and let go. Okay, Patty? Yes. Your grandma used to say that. Ah, wow. And those are the messages, okay, Patty? Don't worry. You're not letting everyone just seeing yourself a little down. It's okay to have a day just to rest. And Fabi is not going to let me giving you here a lie to you. Fabi and I live really close. So we are very close to each other also, right? But Fabi can tell you, it doesn't matter if it's Sunday, if it's a Monday, if it's any day of the week, I'm working on anything that you would like to think about. When I am not just using my car, so when I am not giving you a reading, I'm just preparing candles, or if not, I'm just preparing things for my page, or I'm studying, or I am doing something that is going to be for my studio, or maybe I'm just working for something in the radio, or I'm working preparing the astrological events for next week. All the time I'm working. I know how difficult it is sometimes to make ourselves a pause, to say, okay, today is my day, or this afternoon is my afternoon, or I'm taking this night off. Yes. So I understand that what is to be like working and working and working and not resting. But we need to rest, okay? Excellent, Patty. Excellent, excellent. So, if you would like to have your final reading, your final question, go ahead. We still have time. We have 2 minutes time, so we can continue. Excellent, excellent. Yes, we're going to have a little time, a little more time. So everything's going to be here in our broadcast. And let me remind you, all my media, my social media, it's Las Velas por Gaby Uribe. It's the same for YouTube, for Facebook, for Instagram, for Twitter. You can find me in Las Velas por Gaby Uribe. And of course, here in YouTube, in my second channel is in English. It's Divine Messages with Gaby Uribe, and it's just great. Money for you, of course, Christy. Money for you. What about your money, Christy? What about your money? Patty, what about love? You feel it's close. Is it true? When you are demanding yourself too much attention for your job, you are closing your doors, but we are going to give you the answers, okay? Thank you, Christy. I've learned. I've learned. My life has put me in those ways of learning, Christy. I've learned. And I'm still developing myself, of course. Never letting myself thinking that I know everything. No, of course not. I'm always learning, always learning. Okay, Christy, what about your money? You need to take some quiet time. Again, everything is coming to place when we are just learning that, okay, you need to slow down just to get yourself in tone, in emotion, of to have some meditation, to create your abundance, to see yourself in a very perspective, good way of life. When you are seeing that many people is worried about the money, but you need to relax, you need to be calm, money is going to be there, abundance is there. And look, the moon is also telling you by Archangel Haniel Christie about the energy that you are just developing. When you need a quiet time just to meditate, just to take your time, and you need the moon to do this at night, to meditate at night. For example, the card is telling you that the opportunity to improve your plans is here. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance and face your fears and grow stronger. You need to meditate in order for you to see yourself that you are open to an abundance of life. You are open to your bank account just grow and grow in the best possible way to you. That you are open to feel yourself that money is just coming in your ways in the most unexpected form. And those kinds of thoughts are going to help you get your money getting more involved with you. And also the card here for the activation is the consciousness card. When I am conscious, when I am aware of what I think about my money, and when I am learning about this concept that I was telling Fab in the beginning, I'm not just spending, I'm using it. I'm investing. I'm learning how to move it. I'm learning how to take one part and then move into another different place. Then it's changing the way I'm thinking. My thoughts are being changed according to the ideas that I have, because now I'm getting my new ideas and they are removing the past ideas in order for me to get in touch with my money, with my now money. Okay, because I'm not getting more about my past money, about the thoughts that I had about spending or losing them. Yes, I'm using them in the best possible form for me to get my money and to use it. And I'm able also to move in a different way when I am not scared about using it. Okay. I am bold, I am daring, I am enjoying the way I use my money. Yes. So those things, those perspectives, and those positive ideas are helping me to get my money moving in a different way in my now money. Okay. Patty, is it difficult for a Virgo to get a couple? You sometimes wonder, maybe you need to see yourself, Patty. What is it that you are so specific about? And also, when we are having a reading in our astral chart, we are also need to be focused on some planets and in some houses in particular. In some planets, for example, Venus and Mars, where are those, or cosmic lovers? And also, what are the planets that you have or don't on your fifth and seventh house? Because those houses are the houses for the relationships and also for commitments and marriage. So we need to see what is it that is happening there. and also different kinds of positions with different planets. Saturn, because sometimes it's going to be taking away different kind of things. Maybe Pluto, according to the place and the connection that has with different other planets, of course. Perhaps it may be something karmic. Also, according to the notes. What else? I also need to be checking where is my sun and how far my moon is, and that is also telling me a different perspective about my love life. Okay, so that part is going to be true to you. Patty, you feel that your love life is being closed. And let me tell you something. The Queen of Raphael is telling you in this answer and saying, no, it's only that you are so specific that if in your mind is happening in that way and in the reality is not happening in that way, then you are thinking that is not true, that is not possible, I'm not able to commit myself to a person. Yes. And by this card is telling you follow your heart. A love of home and family. Choose what is psychic information. Ouch. Gavita is just getting sharp. Okay. And also, look, the undying love, Mary Magdalene. And remember that Mary Magdalene, as a couple, he had Jesus, Master Jesus, as her couple. So don't worry about what is going to happen in your love life. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Just like that, Patty. Don't think about the love life. It's not coming to you. Okay. And look, you have the miracle activation card, Patty. This is beautiful. That miracle is going to happen. Yes, the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So don't worry. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. But I am just thinking in my Virgo way of thinking that this in this form, in this analytical way, yes, but you are not God, my beautiful. So you need to open your mind, you need to open your expectations, you need to be clear about what you are feeling and just getting yourself more healed with yourself. So when you at least imagine, that's when your love life is going to be moving. And yes, Fabi, I totally agree with you. Sometimes you just feel like Patty, yes, that makes you feel better. At least you're not alone. No, my beautiful ones, no. Let me share with you something. Before I knew my daughter's father, I was without a couple during 10 years. And after I knew him, we were together a little bit more than a year. And after him, I'm just getting into my 8th year of not being with another person. So I'm okay living with my solitude. I'm not sad. Yes, sometimes I just say, please send me someone. But yes, I know that someone that I want is my twin flame. And I have my twin flame. We are in different situation now, but I am aware that I am able to live with myself and I enjoy it just like that. I know that there are people close to me, there's been people close to me, and I'm the one that is saying, okay, no, thank you, but no, thank you. I enjoy myself a lot with myself, but it was just a ride getting in touch with me, learning how to be with me, loving myself, enjoying myself, forgive myself, again indulge myself, why not, and giving me the permission to be just Gavita. So it's a ride, Patty, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Once you realize that you may change too many different things, yes, I know, and I understand that since I have my Venus in Virgo on the 29th degree, and that is explaining that in my love life, when I am not seeing too many different things in my expectations and I am not seeing things in a very detailed way, using also my glasses in order for me to understand what is it, or my magnifying glass, when I am not using that, so then I'm not going to be with a person. No, I am aware what is the specific point that I want, and that helps me a lot to deal with this. Indeed, you enjoy being with yourself. You have been working with you, and that's a lot of work. You like yourself more every day. Yes, and that is so great because when we are using Fabi, the Trátate Bonito thought, this is just great. So enjoy yourself, Patty. Enjoy yourself. So, my beautiful girls, I think that we just ran out of time. Look, it's 10:10. The time just flew. Excellent, great. This is just wonderful. So, my beautiful girls, if you would like to have something extra, please tell me. So, if you don't, then we're going to see each other next Monday. Remember, we have on the during the morning. We have well a little bit more in the afternoon. Then we have our horoscopes for the week. At night, we're going to have our reading in Entre Mujeres in our Facebook page, and then on Tuesday we're going to have also our class in my YouTube channel as well as por Gaby Uribe. On Wednesday is also but in my Facebook page, and on Thursday is going to be again in Entre Mujeres. And on Friday, of course, we're going to be here. So much thanks to you, Christy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Patty. Lots of blessings to you too, my beautiful girl. Great that you're feeling great with whatever that I've been explaining. Thank you, Fabi. I'll see you really soon, really soon. And my beautiful girl, just love you. Send you all my love, my blessings. Take care. See you next week. Enjoy your night. Have a pleasant evening. Just sleep and dream with your angels and maybe with an artist that you would like to have in your arms. I don't know because of the card that we were having here about the Trantic activation card. Great. Have a lovely weekend too, Patty, and see you next week. Take care and good night. Bye bye.